Welcome back, folks. We're back with another replay. This time we are in the Firefly, and we are this is Cliff, I think, yeah. And kind of a funny thing. Oh, I guess this is my first game in it, I guess. But anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the Firefly. It is basically an M4 Sherman variant. It's got a little better armor than the M4 on the turret, so it's not quite a tier 6 as far as the armor goes, but it is okay hull down. But the saving grace of this thing is that it has 171 penetration on its standard rounds, and I think 239 on the gold rounds. And so very little gold is required out of this thing. And if you use gold, you're going to pen just about anything you shoot at. So I really like it. I just got it, and I really find it to be a fun tank. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you that there's going to be a little salt in this game. Not by me. The Hellcat that's next to me gets really ticked off. You notice that EBR that pulls up? I miss this EBR, and I don't know how I guess he's just close enough that I get spotted there. So at any rate, we bounce a shot, and the 17B is shooting at us, but we'll shoot back, right? So for whatever reason, the Hellcat shoots me in the gun, our Hellcat, and he's mad at me because I got spotted. I mean, it happens. So anyway, so as you can tell, this tier 7 medium, no problem penning him, none whatsoever. So the gun, I don't know how accurate it is. I haven't looked in the garage, but it feels a lot more accurate than the like the Easy 8. And it does have a little less DPM, but it's usable DPM, right? Because you can actually hit stuff. And this tank will also take a vertical stabilizer, which is unusual at tier 6. Usually you have to wait till at minimum tier 7 on a medium, and sometimes tier 8, depending upon the nation you're playing. So anyway, I think I'll take this time. I want to give a shout out to Night Dog. Night Dog was kind enough to gift me a day of premium, and also, as we're farming this KV2, and also 1,700 gold. That was really, really nice of you, Night Dog. I really appreciate it. It's, of course, not expected, but very, very much appreciated. So thank you so much, and I used that fully yesterday. I didn't use all the gold, but I did spend time playing yesterday, and I was able to earn a bunch of credits so I could buy this tank. In the meantime, our Hellcat shot me. He's upset because I'm not paying attention to the stuff he's saying in chat, you know. So anyway, sometimes you've just got to ignore players that are mad at you. I mean, I understand he's upset. He got artied, but we were both spotted. He had to be spotted by that EBR because his, you know, at any rate, the EBR got within 100 meters of us. He spotted us, already hit us. End of story. It's not that big of a deal, you know. So now that we've cleared out most of the enemies kind of in the middle of the map, we're going to try and push up. That turns out to be kind of a mistake, as we get hit by a scorpion that's up on the hill. But we're up to 1,400 damage already. And I played 7 games in this, and I have a 100% win rate in it, which is, you know, lucky. But I also have, I don't know, I think 2,000 average combined, which is amazing. I mean, that's amazing in a tier 6 tank. So I'm glad they're nerfing Artie, because why should hitting next to me do 73 damage? Like, I'm as Artie safe as I could possibly be, and I'm still taking Artie hits, you know, and I'm pinned because I've got a Scorpion here. So to me, it's really don't like the Artie mechanic. I mean, it takes no skill to sit there and shoot at somebody across the map. I mean, you don't have to position, you don't have to do anything except for click, which is why they call them clickers. So another thing you might notice on the minimap is that I do not have full view range. This only has 370 meters, and I put instead of binos, I put on coated optics. Although eventually I probably will change that out for coated optic or for binos, because I think I've got 417 meters of view range. So Artie has stopped firing at me, which thank goodness, because I'm down to 57 health. And I'm just waiting. Now I'm going to fix my loader, and then we're going to try and see if we get spotted. So, the reason, and we go into Artie cover immediately, right? We're going to try and get even more Artie safe. Because it's apparent that M44 has been after me. So the reason I went to the position that I did is because there's really not many positions as a bottom tier you can take and survive. You know, there's just not a lot you can do. When you don't have any armor, you don't want to go to the one line unless you're going to play tank destroyer. You don't want to go around the outside of the horn on 9 line, because that's where heavies often go. If you go to the middle, you're going to get artied to death. And with unfortunately, with my skill level, which isn't super high, but it's high enough. But with my skill level in this game, I get focused by Artie a lot, and you guys have seen it on the channel. So we stopped to say, yeah, this guy's really mad. Actually, at this point, I said I have terrible view range. So the P43 is actually trying to work together with me, which, shout out to him. And he says, why don't you take my position and snipe, and I'll take the front. So that's what we're going to do. In retrospect, I think maybe I should have taken the front, and the reason is because we're both one-shots. Depending if that Hellcat sees us, we're both one-shots. And again, I forgot to change to the tank types here. So they've got a Hellcat, ARL, and an M44 left, and we're pretty sure that the Hellcat's down low. But the M44 obviously is going to be in the corner, as they always are. And the ARL has not ever been spotted. So I assume he's up there I'm shooting right back in here, and I hit the dead tank. So I'm repositioning a little bit. Yeah, see where my reticle is? And I fire, and he moves. So I must have hit him and bounced. I don't know for sure. And I should have aimed that shot better, but nevertheless. And we bounce off his side. I don't know how that happened. I haven't ever looked at the ARL's armor, but I didn't ever think it was all that good. So, and we shoot a rock here. We're just kind of in desperation mode trying to kill him. And this P43 Tur is really communicating well. He's really trying to work together. So the Hellcat's spotted down there in the corner. And it's just a matter of time before we win this. But we've got 1,600 damage that we know of, and maybe a blind shot or two. So, me being me and loving to kill Artie, I take the shot on him, and then I'm killed. Which is okay. The game's over, right? But there's just the M44 and the ARL left. Let's speed this up. So that's the end of the game there. We did win the game. Let's go ahead and take a look at the after action report. Again, Night Dag, thank you so much for giving me a day of premium. I really appreciate it, and the gold. They will both be useful in the game. I've run kind of down on credits here because I bought a bunch of consumables and things, so it's going to help me gain credits, and I really appreciate it. Okay, off to the after action. Okay, here we are at the after action. We got a first class, a Bond, and a Confederate in our first game, so that was helpful, basically. And it kind of showed I ended up with over 2,000 damage and 886 base XP. And we ended up with we earned 25,000 credits thanks to Night Dog's Day of Premium, and 37 shots fired, 17 hits, 15 pens. That's because I blind shot a lot, but that's okay. And this was on a triple, so we ended up with almost 4,000 experience. I did not have the top engine at this time, nor did I have a gun rammer because I was running with torsion bars so I could mount the top gun and everything. So anyway, first game, I'm happy with it. If you like tanks that are free to play, the Sherman Firefly is definitely one of those that you want to get because it does have such great penetration. So I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more tanks if you'd like to, and I'd love to see your comments below. Love hearing from you guys, and we will catch you on the next one.